Power! She down there cooking some damn spam.
These simples.
Hey everyone, it's Micah Fragrance back out again with another video. Chances are, if you clicked onto this video, you have some questions about fragrances. You know, why do people wear fragrances? What's an NPC cologne? What type of fragrances should I wear? These are all very valid questions, and I will be answering them later in the video. Real quick, I want you guys to comment, honestly, what do you think about my intro? So that used to be my outro. But I wanted to kind of make something that shows the viewers what they're going to expect with my channel before they get into the actual video. And, you know, I did work pretty hard, but like I said, I want your guys' honest opinion. I'm not going to be offended. I'm not going to, you know, be upset if you think I can improve on one thing. Let me know honestly in the comments real quick, and we're going to hop in the video now. All right, so the first question I get all that often is, why do you even wear fragrances? Now, a lot of people say, oh, you want to get compliments with fragrances. Some other people say you want to smell good for yourself and others around you. Now, I think both very valid points, but the answer kind of lies in the middle. I think, yes, it's there to get you compliments. It's there to make you smell good and the people around you to be able to smell you. But I don't feel like you should be wearing fragrances just for compliments, because if you don't get compliments, you know, it can kind of ruin your experiences with fragrances. I know a decent amount of people who wore one fragrance, didn't get compliments, and got super upset, and just really never wore cologne ever again. So I don't feel like you should wear fragrances just for the compliment purposes. If anything, fragrances are there to make you more confident. They're there to obviously make you smell good. And it's just something you can throw on, you know, add to your outfit. Some people throw on a watch. Some people throw on a chain. You know, for me, I throw on a fragrance to make myself more confident, to make my outfit complete, you know, and just to make myself feel good. Oh my God. So that's the, you know, big reason on why people wear fragrances. All right, the next question that I see very often, what type of fragrances should I start with? You know, I don't have any fragrances. What should I get? I recommend you get a blue fragrance, or you just get a versatile cologne. A blue fragrance, a great example of that would be Versace Dylan Blue. Now, what is a blue fragrance? It is a fragrance that is, you know, pretty fresh. You can wear it in the warm weather, but it has some added depth to it, has some sort of spices, but it's still versatile, and you can wear it coldest days in the winter and warmest days in the summer. Or you can just wear something that's super versatile. You have Mont Blanc Legend, YSLY Le Parfum, all these fragrances you can throw on hot, cold, does not matter. You'll get compliments, you'll smell good. And these fragrances will pretty much last you throughout like a school day or a work day. So my top 3 suggestions, you know, you don't have any fragrances, you want to get into them, YSLY Le Parfum or YSLY EDP, Versace Dylan Blue, and Mont Blanc Legend EDT are all great fragrances to start your collection with. Our third question is, what is an NPC cologne? Now, if you guys have been on TikTok, Instagram, pretty much any social media that has fragrances on it, you're going to run into, that's an NPC cologne. Oh, the cologne you're wearing is NPC. NPC, obviously, you know, non-playable character. It's a reference to a bunch of video games. But it's just saying they're super basic. You know, you need to switch it up, get something better. Here are some examples of some NPC colognes. Versace Eros EDT, Stronger With You Intensely, and Le Male Elixir. Now, I feel like NPC fragrances have got to be some of the stupidest things I have ever heard about. You know, in the end, wear what you want to wear within fragrances. You know, if you want to wear Stronger With You Intensely or Le Male Elixir, you're not an NPC. You know, it's a fragrance that you like. And really don't listen to people when they say, oh, you're wearing an NPC cologne. That's my biggest tip. Don't listen to people. And if anyone talks about NPC colognes, just completely tune them out, because it's stupid. So our last question leads us into our next question, and that is, what if I have a fragrance I like, but other people don't really seem to like? I have a great example from my collection, Versace Blue Jeans. Not a whole lot of people seem to like this. Matter of fact, it's one of the most hated fragrances on, for example, TikTok. But I love this. Matter of fact, as of recording, I'm wearing this as my fragrance of the day. So my biggest tip, if you like a cologne, wear it. If other people say, oh, I don't like your cologne, it doesn't matter. They're not wearing the cologne. If you enjoy it, wear it, rock it whenever you want, because it's your cologne and it's your body. You're spraying that cologne on your body, and it's your choice. Our next question has to do with niche fragrances. Now, if you guys have seen some comments on some people's channels, you'll see, oh, you don't have any niche fragrances. You know, you're not a real fragrance influencer. You know, oh, you must obviously not like fragrances if you don't have any niche colognes. Now, out of the 50 plus bottles I have in my collection, only one of them is a niche fragrance, and it's Christopher Lee Fragrances Honey Water. But I honestly feel like it goes to show that you don't have to have a whole bunch of niche colognes in your collection. Obviously, if you want to step up your game, yes, you can get some niche fragrances. You can start stepping up your game, but it's not a required step. And I feel like a lot of people miss that. A lot of people think, oh, well, because people are saying, I don't have niche fragrances, I don't really like colognes, I have to save up all my money, spend it all on $200 colognes. You don't have to do that. If you want to stick to the designer fragrances, just do it. There's no issue in that. I'm going to expand a niche. This is just all I have as of right now. But I just feel like it goes to show niche is something that you can want, but it's not required within a collection. Again, our last question will lead us into another question. What is niche? What is designer? What's the difference between these? So for my niche fragrance example, I have Christopher Lee fragrances Honey Water. For my designer fragrance example, I have Ralph Lauren, Ralph's Club Eau de Parfum. Now, niche fragrances, that company only makes fragrances. They don't make, clothes. They don't make, anything else. With Ralph Lauren, they make clothes, watches, shirts, wallets, shoes, a bunch of stuff like that. So if the brand makes fragrances, but they also make clothes and other stuff, they're a designer brand. Versace's a designer brand. Gucci's a designer brand. Some other niche brands. Nishani is a niche brand. Parfums de Marly, Xerjoff. These are all stuff that you've probably heard of, but that's the big difference between niche and designer. Our next question, how many sprays should I do? So that's a very good question, and it's going to definitely depend on the fragrance that you wear. If you're wearing a strong fragrance like Eros Flame, I recommend about 3 sprays. If you're wearing a weaker fragrance like Dior Homme Cologne, I'd go about 6 or 7 sprays. Now the big thing, these are both citrus heavy fragrances. This has pepper, it has rose, it has some spices, it has vanilla. Dior Homme Cologne is just a simple 3-note breakdown, bergamot, some sort of blossom, and then you get some wood. So you can kind of see how Eros Flame is a lot more out there in your face opposed to Dior Homme Cologne. And with all your fragrances, you got to think, what am I going to do? Are you going outside? Are you going to be out in the open outside? It really just depends. I say for school use, I go about 3 sprays on average, but it definitely depends on the fragrance that I wear. And there are definitely some occasions where, yeah, you can only go about 4 sprays with this fragrance and you'll be fine. But then there's also some occasions where you can go, 4 sprays with the Eros Flame and you'll be fine as well. So it really just depends, and it's tricky. What I recommend is just wear the fragrances, see how many sprays work for you, how it reacts with your skin. But really, you got to look at what you're actually going to be doing that day, and that'll really help you out a lot. All right, so the last thing, this isn't a question, rather it's advice that I want to give to you guys. If you are struggling because you want to make a fragrance channel, you want to make a gaming channel, you want to, make a channel of some sort, you feel like you're going to get made fun of, here's my big recommendation. It's don't listen to people that hate on you. We live in a world where people will hate on other people for simply trying to do something, trying to make a name for themselves. You look back 20 years, no one was really like that. So it's definitely an issue that we have with the younger generation. Really my big advice though, especially within a fragrance channel, you gotta stay dedicated. You have to stay motivated. You're never going to grow if you upload one video and then you're like, oh, I don't have 100 subscribers already. I'm done with this. It takes time to grow. And you need to put effort into your videos. You need to put effort into everything that you do, interact with your fans, create a good fan base like I have with my channel. I love the fan base I have with my channel. I feel like we're all friends. When I go on live, we're all talking, having a great time. And it really goes to show how as long as you put effort into your channel, effort into your community, it'll really start to pay off. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope that this could help some of you guys out. Let me know in the comments what the most useful fact was. But yeah, everyone have a great day. I'll see you all in the next video and stay safe.